Karen. I'm back with another video. I know y'all been missing me, working and stuff, so I can't be dropping videos for y'all, but I'm back. Before I get into it, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. We almost on our 100 mark of 100 subscribers. I don't want to hold you up too much. Let's get into this video. Like I said, this video is based my experience in foster homes, whatever. So I've been in 3 foster homes. So I'm thinking about just pitting all the 3 stories in one story. So yeah, bear with me. If my energy seem a little off, it's because it is. It's been a lot going on in these last 2 weeks, and it's like I can never get a break. I can never get a break. But it's a vibe right now. I got my candle lit in the bed. I got the curls popping.
Boy, if you don't get
yeah, I just want to get into the story. I already told y'all like the reason why me and my sister was like, put in a foster home in the first place or whatever. So, we was taken away because, we wasn't really going to school like that. The judge thought my mom was just letting us do what we want with the boys. My sister wound up pregnant. So, not your typical reason of, child neglect or, abuse or anything like that. I just want to make that real clear. But, yeah, so my first foster home, whatever. So after I had left from Bethany Children's Home, went to my first foster home. That's when they had placed my sister at North Star, which is like a a baby and mom program, whatever, because she had a child at the time. So she's in there, and then I'm at my first foster home. So my first foster home, I go in there. The house is super nice. It's clean. I'm talking about they got a white carpet. Like I said, I just want to give you a little backstory on how these people's houses was versus how I was living. Big difference. So, like I said, like they had like white carpets, white rugs, take your shoes off before you go in the house, like stuff like that. Like it was like a bit different than what I was raised in. Like I'm raised in, it's fucking roaches in our VCRs, it's mouses. Like I'm not saying, listen, it is what it is. Like I'm a child now. You see how my house is now, yeah, it's not giving how I was living when I was a child, whatever. So how it kind of was like, it was real neat. But her kids was like, she had 3 kids or whatever. So she had a daughter. She was about 3 years. I think she was 3 or 4. And she had 2 sons, and the sons was like 10 and 7, something like that. And then she also had her nephew that she was like had custody of, and she used to always like put out there like if my brother come over here, I'm gonna like shoot him in his head with this Glock I got, and I got a beam on it, this and that and third. Like I guess she was like I think she thought I gave that, but it wasn't like I'm like, oh shit, you gonna shoot him? Like that's your brother. Like I said, it was that. And that was like, that was her like way of joking about her brother or whatever. Like, yeah, I wish she would come to my house. So the boys would like share one room. They had like bunk beds or whatever. So like, everybody had a bed in there. It was 3 boys in there. That was cool. That was cool, whatever. So I had to share a room with the 3 or 4-year-old. Mind you, I think she was looking for a girl her daughter age. But since like you in foster care, like they kind of just give you like anybody, especially like if they need someone to like if they need you, they'll like give you anybody or whatever. So I think that's what it was. So when they gave her this big ass daughter, and she thinking it's supposed to be a 3 or 4-year-old to play with her daughter, I think she was thrown for a loop too. Like, so I was thrown from a loop because I'm like where the fucking big kids at? And she was thrown from a loop because she like, damn, like I'm thinking it was a 3 or 4-year-old, whatever. It's a whole 15, 16-year-old girl. Like, so like I said, we both was thrown from the loop. Like, so like that's how the house was set up. It's in there, like, she used to catering to the little kids or whatever. So it was like some rules that like it shouldn't apply to me because I'm older, but it had to because I was in the same household as them, whatever. So like it'll be like rules that I can't get off the block. I can't leave off the block. So I'll be having to play on the block with the little kids. Like I be wanting to like see like what's the neighborhood about. Like we already in the Northeast, so it's like damn, like who I'm gonna play with this on this block? Like I can't go back to my old blocks to like visit or whatever. Like I couldn't do nothing. And then it was like a time that like you know, like I'll come downstairs and like it's breakfast time, whatever. And my pancakes would like be broken up into like little bites, and I'm like, I am not a child. Like I don't know, like, and some people like, damn, like I would like my pancakes like all broken up and like there, but it's like she did that for like the little kids, and then like I looked at my plate, and my plate was the same way. Like why you couldn't just put a knife and a fork on my shit? Like I was in a restaurant or something like that. Why you had to chop my shit all up? Like I don't know. Maybe I was like being petty at the time, but it was like I felt how she was treating me because she had younger kids, and I was like, I'm not a younger child, so it's like you gotta be a little different to me. You gotta be a little more lenient because I'm a little older. Like I can provide, and I couldn't even cook in there. Like I couldn't even cook. I couldn't even damn near clean. She was like, oh, I know, I got it. This and that, third. Oh, this is how I like to do it. Like I'll be like brushing my hair in the sink, and you know, like, you know, the hair particles be coming off the off my hair or whatever, and she be like, oh yeah, like clean out the sink, this and third. You know, I'm doing that because like this is all new to me. Like when I used to comb my hair in my house, you know, I used to like brush it off and then put it on the floor and I'm done. Like so, like this is a whole new everything. Like I'm not used to this, so it was like, you know, like she used to always have to like, you know, remind me to do stuff like, you know, like, yeah, like make your bed up, you know, yeah, make sure you wipe the sink off and stuff like that when you're doing your hair, like, and then like I was like leave my like cups on her like table, whatever. Like I guess she would like she would want like the coasters to be under your cup, and I'll forget simple stuff like that. So it was like every day I was reminded of something that, you know, that I was supposed to be doing, but I didn't know like I was supposed to be doing it because I wasn't raised like that. So it was like trying to change in these first couple days is like, damn, like I can't get it. I can't fucking get it. Like I can't live up to this lady's standards. Like, and I'm not liking that shit. So like, you know, like, and I'm not gonna try to make it seem like it was all bad, because like we used to go, like she used to get my hair done like every 2 weeks. Like my hair stayed done. Like my mom wasn't like really able to do that, so like that was one of like the biggest pros in living in foster home, well, in that foster home, whatever, because like she stayed with my hair done. I'm talking about Remy. Like I was getting pack hair with my mom, and you know, we was getting our hair done like probably like every month, or like, you know, every two months or whatever. So it was like I'm getting Remy now. I'm getting bob cuts and, you know, blunt cuts, and I'm looking cute going to school. I got my little bag. I'm looking cute. Like she used to always make sure like I was up to par. And because when I had came there, like I had like tracks all glued to my hair. She's like, girl, don't do that. Like she used to always tell me like, don't put the glue on your hair. Like I used to like really bring my cornrows down and glue my tracks on my cornrows. Don't put the cap on or nothing like this. So like when I came in there, like she's like helped me take all the glue on my hair. Like she's like, don't do this ever again. Like I'm gonna keep doing your hair. I'm gonna make sure your hair is nice. So like I was digging that. Like I was digging that part, like getting my hair done, you know, making sure I got like nice sneakers and stuff like that. And then like when I first came in there, like I guess like the caseworkers, they noticed that like I didn't really have no clothes when I was in Bethany Children's Home. They gave me like a $500 voucher of like clothing and stuff like that. So they was like basically like my foster mom can like pay for my stuff now, and she'll be reimbursed with a check of $500 for my clothes. Knowing how she is, I should have just waited until my $500 came so I can go shopping for myself, or she could take me shopping. But what she did was everything she bought for me, she kept that receipt, like $500. But mind you, like you already getting paid a certain amount to like, you know, like I guess take care of me or whatever. So like I feel like she kept the receipts so she could add up to that $500 that quick. So it's like, all right, that's already paid up. I don't know if y'all really understand what I'm trying to get, but it's like she was taking me to the store, right? And I had to buy like all these, like she was big on like, you know, I can't be in the house with like my house clothes on. Like I can't, mind you, like this is all new to me. Like 15, 16-year-old, you know, I was going to sleep with my house clothes on the bed. Like my mom wasn't like big on rules like that, you know. So like the first time we went to the store, it was like a little I forgot what it was, but it was like a store like basically like where it's like, you know, little PJs, little pajamas, little socks, t-shirts, stuff like that. And I'm looking like, where is the shirts and jeans and stuff like that? I need clothes. Like, why do you keep trying to buy me pajamas? Like, and like, I'm looking at the receipt to be like the 500 mark. Like, you almost done with the shopping. But it's like, that's the stuff that she's supposed to be already bought. Like, I don't know. Like, I be indecisive because now I'm grown and I'm trying to, like, you know, be a little understanding. But it's like, girl, like, if you saw me didn't have them things when I came in your house, as a foster mom, you were supposed to buy me them things. That $500 is supposed to be the things that, you know, like jeans and shirts and stuff like that, like stuff that I can go outside with. Like, even though I couldn't even go up the block, but it's still like, I want to get cute. I still want to, you know, I still want to, you know, look pretty and not wear pajamas all day or whatever. So that's like, to be honest, that's how like the house setting was. Like, you know, I was keep getting trouble about little things, you know, it was just like, you know, like back and forth bickering. Like, you know, I feel like the husband was more cooler than her. Like, and he was like on the outside. Like, I barely saw Mr. I better say it, but he was on the outside. Like, I had to really deal with her. Like, the only time I really deal with all of them, you know, if we was all going out to like dinner or like, you know, we used to always go out to dinner. I was never pro that. First time going to Hibachi's was with them. I ain't gonna hold you. It was like decent, but like I was so I was so older, and it was like I had to deal with it with these little kids, and I'm like where's the girls my age? Like she had rented a car and they had their own car, and because it was like a lot of us or whatever, and like they had one car, we had one car, we was all taking pictures in front of the car, decent, like hey family pictures, and we all had all on our Adidas sets on and our Adidas shoes on. Like, we was so cute though. But I wish I had the picture, but you know, I probably don't hate it. You know, I was only there for about 28 days, and I was kicked out. But it was like, it was a vibe. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. That part was a vibe. Like, us going out, matching the outfits, the whole family, and you know, we got the 2 cars, rental. One is a rental, one is ours, and you know, we just chucking it up the deuces and pictures and all that. So that was cute. So like, it's about the time, like, she asking me like, how do I like it here and this and that third, do I plan on staying here? And I kind of told her like, no, basically I think the conversation started off like something about like, mom, like, I always see you as my daughter, this and that third, da, 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 da. And I always want the best for you. And I kind of just like kind of stopped her there, like, I can never see you like kind of as a mom because I have a mom home. Like, I'm not trying to break this lady heart or nothing like that. Like, I'm just like saying that as the innocent 15-year-old, 16-year-old at the time. Like, I'm just saying, like, I can never look at you as mom. I got a mom home. I want to go back to her, this and that third. And basically, I think as an assault, like, she wasn't doing what she's supposed to do as a foster parent. Like, she wasn't making me feel like, I don't know you guys, but like, I don't think she didn't take that well. That was like the wrong way to take it, because I wasn't giving, I appreciate everything she was doing for me. Like I said, like, I like the fact that she was keeping my hair nice, my nails nice, like, I had different bags going to school. Like, it was real, like, my sneakers was always up to date. Like, so it was, I definitely appreciated that what she was doing for me, but that mom role, it wasn't giving it, miss, like, at all. So I didn't want you to like ever feel like you was mom. Like, I'm sorry, miss, but you wasn't. No. So she was basically saying like,
I do everything for you. I get your hair done, I get your nails done, I do this for you. You don't look at me like a mom. You don't look at me like a mom.
And third, and I'm like, no, like, you're not my mom. Like, I don't like, my mom never did nothing to me. Like, so materialistic things is like not making you better. Like, I just can't. So I guess she had like contacted like the social workers and my caseworkers, and like she basically saying like
she couldn't do it. Like, I do everything for this girl. I do everything for this girl, and she gonna say she don't look at me like a mom. She don't look at me like a mom.
And then the caseworker looking at her like okay, we just gonna have to find her somewhere to go. Let her stay here for at least 2 to 3 days. And she's like,
I don't want her to stay there that long.
But So that's like basically how like my first foster home experience went. Like I said, I was only there for like 28 days, not even a month. Like that shit was like, gotta go.
Y'all have her going by tomorrow. Like,
she was pissed. Like, so like I said, this the next foster home or whatever. So, you know, I'm packing my things from this foster home. I don't really have much but pajamas at this foster home with my $500. So I got my pajamas, my little Dita outfit that she gave me when I went to when we all went out to eat, my little sneakers, my little stuff like that. But it wasn't really much. Like,